Last year it was 9 in a row, and this year could be 10 in a row. I certainly, I want to continue that streak forever. I think the infamous Earl has 14, and I'd like to get at least 15.
Why does everybody always want me?
Infamous.
Why are they always picking on me?
Why did he refer to you as infamous? That's an infamous 10-pin right now.
Well, Brian is one of my favorite people. I really admire him. I admire his ability. I admire him as a person. He's a class act. But he doesn't have to beat my record.
And when I last watched him, he beat you in golf. Of course, he was getting some strokes, but at the 10-pin has it. Danny Wiseman leading by 24 as Brian Voss can't knock down the 10-pin except with a second ball.
Oh, that could be a problem there.
Boy, you called that. I'll tell you.
When it left his hand, it was pretty obvious where that was going to go. And Danny knew it just as much as I did. Right through the middle of the head pin, the 6, 7, 10. Here's another look at it. This ball is going left when it leaves his hand. It never had a chance to get to the right-hand side of the head pin. And when it rolls out in the end, it's dead flush middle of the head pin. There comes the pin count. We're right back into a match now.
If he gets 8 out, it's under 10 pins. But he plays it cute, I think, and got the 9 out. I don't think he went for that. And leaves the 4-pin. Right now, though, we could have a tie match here. You know that?
Yep. Every match has been close, right down to the end. And Danny Wiseman has been the guy that's pulled him off.
One way or another at the end of that match.
One way or the other. That's right. Remember last match, he needed to make a good shot, and he crossed over and carried the strike to win that one. Very disappointing ending for Bob Spalding. Brian Voss still has a possible 203. Danny Wiseman, the most he can shoot is 203.
And has the 4-pin. Well, he sits down knowing that he can still
can't get
win
shut
the
out.
match. He can't get shut out of the match, right? Yeah. I was looking for that phrase. You just
okay, I'll write it down for you right
Thanks, I appreciate that. You're such a nice guy.
This is the shot he needs right here. This is a very important shot for Brian Voss. If he can get by the right-hand lane, he's got a good opportunity on the left lane to develop the ball speed he needs to keep it in the pocket.
Boy, he's got that lane.
I'll tell you what, he probably would rather stay on this lane the way he's going.
Well, I tell you what, he's had 3 strikes in this match, all of them on this lane.
What a great arm swing, what great fundamentals this guy has. 10 in the pit, and he's pumping. Boy, I'll tell you what, he's getting into the action now. He says, okay, I got a chance. Remember last time on this lane, the solid 10-pin. He needs this hit right here.
This to even the match.
Got all of that one.
Yeah! Watched it all the way, didn't he?
Well, we heard what he said that time, didn't we?
Everybody heard what he said that time. Even
yeah.
For the lead.
Well, if Danny Wiseman's going to keep his streak going, he's going to have to earn it this time. Here's another look at that last shot, the crucial one, and you saw the preparation Brian Voss went through, and there is some elevation, folks. I tell you what, slam dunk the basketball with that one. Voss is into it, and he is a winner.
Count. Equally important.
When I say he's a winner, I mean he's a winner as a person. He hasn't won this match yet.
Needs 10.
Get him.
Well, he's talking to that ball to get him, and it did.
Well, he made his 2 sisters happy. Now let's see if Danny Wiseman can turn it around.
Well, Wiseman.
Remember last time he hit the middle of the head pin on this lane. See what he does if he gives it more room.
There's the story. Has to do them one at a time. And Danny Wiseman doesn't bail it out this time.
Well, it took a great player with a great finish to stop a wonderful, wonderful streak.
Player using both of them around in front of the ball return on the right lane and able to go back to their normal shot on the left lane and perform under pressure. Wiseman, though, leaves the 10 pin. With a strike, he'll finish with 192. Brian Voss looking for that decade of wins and to get hot on Earl Anthony's tail. Just 5 more years and he'll have you.
It's a long time.
You're right, it is. Especially when you're 37. Hard to believe Brian's 37 already. Now Carey says it is.